We're here at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City for REIT World 2010, NAREIT's annual convention for all things REIT. Joining me is Mark Snyderman, Fund Manager with Fidelity Investments. Mark, thank you for joining us.
Glad to be here.
What types of investors or categories of investors do you find most attracted to REITs in this kind of market?
Well, I manage a fund that does real estate stocks and real estate bonds. And I have found that investors are most interested in the dividend yield and the yield my fund can produce. Since my fund does stocks and bonds, the yield's a little higher than funds that do purely stocks. But it seems to me, especially over the last year or so, because interest rates have gone down so far, there's not much yield in owning Treasuries or corporate bonds. There's a lot more yield in owning REIT stocks and also REIT bonds.
Now, obviously, the financial markets have been very tough the past few years. If you could pick out the one greatest trait in the companies that you've been looking to invest in, in helping them kind of navigate this market, what would it be?
I think the most important thing is the dividend yield and the ability to increase the dividend yield over time, meaning having enough earnings to be able to increase it as time goes on. So growing dividends, I think, is the most important. The second thing I think is important is a management team that thinks about their job as being entrusted with other people's money and how they function in that way.
What might be an underappreciated issue in the REIT world that people need to be keeping an eye on?
I worry the most about interest rates. I think the low interest rates have helped REITs and have helped bonds quite a bit. And if interest rates go up, I think that changes the dynamic.
Are there any steps that companies can take then to possibly prepare for the potential of these rising interest rates?
Well, I think some of the companies that are locking in long-term financing now at historically low rates are doing a smart thing. And so a company that can lay out its bonds and liability structure long-term, that'll help quite a bit.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, Mark.
You're welcome.
For more information on this and other REIT news and analysis, as well as more coverage of REIT World 2010, check out REIT.com. I'm Alan Kenny.